Dr. Hamilton will bring Baxter Humby and Philip Botha to the center of the ring. 5 rounds for the Intercontinental Super Welterweight Championship.
All right, we went over the rules. He said, you understand them. I expect a clean fight. Remember, there's no elbows. Knees to the bodies only. Listen for my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Do not hold the ropes when you kick or punch. Touch them up.
Now, Blinky, as we said at the outset, Baxter Humby has dodged no one. I remember about a year ago in Albuquerque, he had John Wayne Parr in trouble before Parr caught him in the corner and ended that fight, and then that disastrous knockout at the hands of Danny Steele. So I believe Humby's at a crossroads in his Muay Thai kickboxing career.
No, absolutely, Phil. I think this fight tonight is really going to define for him in which direction he's going to go in his career.
Said.
He's an outstanding fighter. He's a smart fighter. You know, I mean, he was born with that impediment. I mean, the defect that he has to his arm, but he can more than defend himself. Tremendous counter fighter, and there's a good counter left hook just to prove it.
Well, I'll tell you, what he lacks for a right hand or a right arm, he sure makes up for with the legs.
Absolutely, and what he does, Phil, with that right shoulders, he keeps it tucked in real close to protect his chin. And, you know, that's the way you're supposed to fight. You want to make sure that you keep your chin, you know, see that left leg there, trying to go high. Right leg to the thigh of Botha. There's that counter hook I'm telling you about, Phil. And he'll pull right out with it. And it's almost a double impact as you're walking into the punch. And, you know, this young man from South Africa really hasn't caught the fact that he's getting caught.
Yeah, that's
he's
right.
He's got hit twice with it already, and he hasn't picked up that right hand.
Philip Botha from South Africa now calls Atlanta, Georgia home. Well, I'll tell you, he won everything there was to win in South Africa. He was they were out of belts down there. There's no more belts to win. Wow, boy, you could hear that at home. Right leg to the left thigh of Botha by Humby.
And Humby pushing the action this round. I did hear the corner of Botha saying right hand up, right hand up. Left leg, and you see right there Baxter Humby immediately he protects himself at all times. Left leg, left hand by Humby. And a nice right knee to the body by Baxter Humby, the one-armed bandit. So those gloves in the eyes there. And he's being warned there by referee Dr. Hamilton.
Good left hand by Humby again here in this opening round.
And he really throws that counter hook instinctively, Phil. As soon as the fighter moves towards him, he lets it go. There's Baxter now on the southpaw stance.
Humby's always been a tremendously popular fighter, whether we've seen him on our card in Albuquerque, Los Angeles, here in Victorville. Good spinning back kick.
And Humby really working everything, Phil. He's going to the leg, he's going to the body, he's going to the right leg, the left leg, he's throwing the left hook. I mean, come on now, let's think about it. It's obviously a big advantage only having one arm. But the reality is that Baxter Humby is more than qualified to be in a professional ring. And you know, that's why the fans appreciate him.
Now things were moving along fairly smoothly in that first round until Humby delivered this left leg combination followed by the left hand.
Oh, absolutely. And on top of that, he was able to land that left hook right there you see on the counter.
Stay closer to him, right?
So then that started, he started seeing he was catching
We
the guy.
come inside,
That was
Tony.
keeping,
Go under.
the
Do
guy,
his hit right here. Instead of
Botha
doing his leg,
from South
turn to the
Africa.
right.
Really
Go to the right. Yeah.
making him more reluctant
Chop.
to come forward. So then
Go to the right.
Humby started pressing the
Right?
action.
Turn right.
Well, I think in that first round, it was absolutely surprised at the speed and agility of Humby.
Absolutely, Phil. You know, we mentioned earlier that this is a crossroads fight for Humby. He accounted real well for himself that first round. trying to figure him out. And he's going to the inside of the thighs now. And you notice, Baxter Humby, there's a side kick. He's giving him a lot to look at, Phil.
Humby, I'll tell you what he's doing spectacularly well early in this fight is he's switching from orthodox to southpaw. And Botha isn't sure what to aim at.
And the point is he's doing it, but he's doing it effectively. I see guys sometimes turn southpaw, Phil, and they nullify what they're doing. But in this case, Humby's going back and forth, and he's effective from both sides. They go into the clinch, both fighters immediately try to knee. Good right knee by him.
Second round action. Botha into block punch. The red letters on the front, Baxter Humby. And the black trunks with red waistband.
Humby tried a jump roundhouse kick right there, Phil. Caught the eye of the fans. There's that back kick again, but that time you notice his toes were extended. That kick you want to land with the heel of your foot. That's what does the damage. And right there, Humby even landed the right glove. Short punch on the inside.
Good left leg, left hand.
Absolutely. And Humby, that's one of his patent moves. So he'll throw the left leg and a straight left hand right off it, especially when the opponent's close to the ropes.
Here's that front kick by Botha, one of the few times he's delivered it. Botha trying to get just enough space there to deliver the uppercut with the right hand. And he's not missing it by much.
Humby really staying close to him. Once they get on the inside, he is clinching and pulls him. Pulls him to him, so he doesn't have the distance to punch.
Now Philip Botha, he has tried everything through two and has been unable to solve the Baxter Humby puzzle. Third round, here we go.
At some point, Botha is going to have to really just go to reckless abandon and really just begin to let his punches and kicks fly, hoping he can break that pattern and that rhythm that Humby has created. Right leg. You see how he pulls out, Phil? When he pulls out, but he's in a position to counter.
Left leg. And Botha wades in and doesn't deliver much of anything. Boy, Humby is having his way with Botha here early in this third round.
And immediately you see Humby drop a nice right knee to the body, right from the inside. That is what has kept Baxter Humby in the professional game. He's a complete fighter. He'll fight you outside, he'll fight you inside. He doesn't just hold on. He knows what to do when he gets inside with you.
Well, you can hear that at home.
Absolutely, and it don't feel like nothing nice. And if you think they hurt tonight, they hurt a lot more tomorrow. So.
Yikes.
There's that switch, left leg, straight left hand again. And you see he came back to it again. And so, he's got, like 4 or 5 patent moves, Phil, that he's able to use. I call them money moves. It's like going to the bank.
Yeah, good point.
But it's kind of like a pitcher. He's got a lot of stuff. And it's not totally over one punch knockout kind of stuff, but he's consistent with it.
Humby almost got caught delivering that front kick.
Hands up, Philip, hands up, relax. Same thing, 1, 2, go inside. Go inside, don't go back.
Side
kick,
and that hurt him a little, Phil. He caught him with the heel of the foot. There's a body shot right to the same side of the body. Humby's a very smart fighter, Phil.
Nelson Hamilton will separate these two super welterweights. Baxter, the one-arm bandit Humby against Philip Botha.
And there he is again from the southpaw stance. Now he switches right into the orthodox stance.
But it's interesting to watch Botha because when Humby goes southpaw, Botha just freezes.
Absolutely, he's confused. He does not know how to handle a fighter that is switching back and forth. And especially Humby, when as soon as he switches, he does something. He doesn't just switch and stand there.
Now take a look at Humby
One right, two
in
left.
the last minute
Okay,
of
set
this
it up.
third round
Keep it
as
there,
he
that's
goes
okay.
to the
Set it
legs
up.
almost
One right, two left.
exclusively and has
Okay.
Botha in reverse going backwards as fast as he can.
When he had none, you just go
Absolutely,
through
and you know,
jab,
Phil,
push, all the
you
shot,
made a
bang,
good
bang,
point.
up and down,
Every
keep
time
going, right? When he grabs, you start sit up a little bit of a distance, boom,
he
uppercut,
just
straight
stands
away,
there.
okay?
He doesn't
Left two,
do
uppercut,
nothing.
left two.
And that's why what has happened with Humby, as soon as he switches, he moves, he does something. He doesn't switch and stay there in the range
Yeah,
of
great
Botha.
point. Well, there's Baxter Humby. I'll tell you what, he looks like he's waiting for a movie to start. He's so relaxed. And there's a man who's seen he has seen Nightmare on Humby Street a little bit too much already. We're set for round 4. Botha and Baxter Humby. Humby in the red gloves, Botha in the navy blue gloves.
I'll tell you what's going to happen is that Botha is going to begin to look just for the one punch. He's going to start getting more and more desperate, Phil. He's going to look to load up on one shot, really opening himself up even more. He's got to know that he's lost every round. There was a counter hit by Botha. See, that's where Botha's got to go back to that front kick that he was able to land earlier, Phil. You know, he threw it as soon as Humby went into the orthodox, the normal, regular fighting stance. And right there, you know, he was positioned to throw it, and he didn't let it go.
Botha has fought about as tentative a fight as you could possibly fight against Humby.
And look what Humby did there. They got inside. He immediately clinched so close that Botha couldn't do anything, just totally nullified it.
Both fighters still lifting knees into one another's midsection.
Good right knee there by Botha. Knee's much better from the right side than the left side.
We're in the 4th round. Intercontinental Super Welterweight Championship. Will it be Baxter Humby? Or will it be South Africa's Philip Botha? Thus far, it has been all Humby. I've got Humby unofficially might be throwing a shutout. Botha looked at the referee as if to say, hey, can I keep hitting him?
Well, he thought he hit him after the break. There was no break, and he was doing the right thing. Humby knows that he's got to protect himself at all times. Attempted spinning back fist, roundhouse kick, right. And now Humby's getting real comfortable. He's just saying, let me go through all my technique, all my arsenal. Good straight left hand by Humby. Botha, no distance. You see him just smother himself. He throws a lazy jab, a right hand that didn't land, and then he just had no more room.
Final seconds of this 4th round. Keep in mind, this is Botha's pro debut, and he's in against a seasoned professional. So, not wanting to be too hard on this young fighter of South Africa, he accomplished everything he could in South Africa as an amateur. But Mikey, as anybody knows who watches kickboxing, Muay Thai fighting, or boxing, it's a long way between the amateur ranks to the pro ranks.
Oh, without a doubt, Phil. I mean,
Get more busy,
and took a fight with a fighter that's real slick, cagey, knows how to maneuver himself around the ring, and just, just an all-around
Right now, stay on him. Don't grab him too much. Use the knee.
Blakey, I've got it unofficially. 4 rounds for Humby, none for Botha. I think the young man out of South Africa is going to need to knock Humby out to stand any chance at all.
I think he's got to call home, have his mother light the candle with the Virgin of Guadalupe,
You think?
and just start doing a few Hail Marys.
I wouldn't be at all surprised to see all 3 judges score this 50-45 Humby. Botha knows he has got to press the action.
Counter hook landed by Humby right now. And Botha obviously knows it, Phil. You can see him. He looks like a fighter that's desperate. But, desperate people do desperate things, and he can just run right into a shot.
Botha, a tremendously dangerous amateur fighter in South Africa. Talking to one of his handlers, he was telling me that when he first heard of Philip Botha, he said the guy was just going from north to south through South Africa, taking everybody out as an amateur.
Well, I'll tell you, Phil, I expected a lot more tonight out of Botha. I understand that he's coming up out of the amateur ranks, but he was highly touted and spoken of. And tonight might be a night that it just wasn't his night, but I think that the one-armed bandit was the reason why it wasn't his night.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right.
And there you see now him trying to lead. Baxter comes back with the left knee to the body.
Botha not nearly busy enough in the clinch, and he'll learn that, Blinky, as a Muay Thai fighter.
Absolutely. He's going to school tonight, so there's not a doubt. I'm sure he's going to study the films, and he's going to see a lot.
Boy, this is a different Baxter Humby from the last 2 fights we have seen him fight. This young man has been in the gym up in Malibu, been working with Tom Convangsha, who once trained Maurice Travis. And, when we were talking to Baxter earlier, he just seemed so confident tonight.
Absolutely. Well, when you're in top condition, you get an air of confidence. But at the same time, I think his management did a great job. I mean, this is the kind of fight you want to come into. They knew that he was a highly talented, Botha being a highly talented amateur, but that's exactly what they knew, that he was just coming up, and it was the great opportunity to bring Baxter back in, Phil, and reintroduce him to the ring, because it was a devastating loss for Danny Still, but tonight he's really shined well.
Last minute and a half of this fight. Good left hand by Botha.
Absolutely the best punch of the night for Botha.
That's it. It's over with. Philip Botha of South Africa walks back to his corner, and he has that look as if he knows what he is in store for. And Baxter Humby, a very confident fighter out of Malibu, California, walks over to say thanks to his supporters who made the trip from Malibu. I'll tell you, there's not a more likable kickboxer in America than Baxter Humby.
Absolutely, and you can see the corners receive him well, and vice versa. A lot of respect. This young man from South Africa, he's got a future. He came to school tonight. I'd like to see him come back out again soon.
I would too. And it was a heck of a fight. Baxter Humby, if you're a one-armed bandit fan, he has not looked much better than this anytime I can remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. Judge 1 scores the bout 49-46. Judge 2 scores the bout 48-47. Judge 3 scores the bout 48-47. For the winner, by unanimous decision, Baxter Humby.